Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here with weather in a minute on this Thursday, the 23rd of October. We are still under the influence of a spinning upper low that is sitting in the St. Lawrence River Valley, and you can see the rotation. It's going to be one of these days, and tomorrow's probably going to be the same, where you'll start out with sunshine, you'll see some developing clouds, and in some inland areas, there's the possibility that there could be a brief shower. But I think for the most part, for most people in eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England, it is going to be dry. Meanwhile, beautiful weather again across the deep south. Chilly nights, decent days, temperatures back into the 60s. In the Northeast and into the northern Mid-Atlantic states, we're going into a stretch where temperatures by day are going to have a tough time getting out of the upper 50s to low 60s. And we also want to point out this disturbance that you see here in the southwest that's going to be moving eastward. That is going to be spreading shout rain, thunderstorms, and the potential for severe weather and flash flooding across Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Mississippi as we go into and through the weekend. And eventually, that rain is going to be spreading eastward through the Gulf states and into the southeast coast early next week. Radars are fairly quiet, not much to speak of. And when we look at the 7 day rainfall forecast, now this takes us through next Thursday morning, at which point we're going to be possibly dealing with some kind of storm system off the mid-Atlantic coast. But until then, very little, if any, precipitation is going to fall across the Northeast and into the northern mid-Atlantic states. But you can check out the big rainfalls that are going to be occurring in areas like Oklahoma, much of Texas, Louisiana, into southern Arkansas, and into Mississippi. Anywhere from 2 to as much as 4 inches of rain is forecast. We want to also mention Melissa, which you can't really see on this map. It's down in the Caribbean. In fact, I'm going to give you a quick satellite look of it this morning. Very ragged, continues to be affected by shear, and as long as that's the case, we'll probably just see Melissa meandering around. I think that no matter what happens, eventually Melissa will move through Cuba or Jamaica, or actually Jamaica first and then Cuba, sometime next week, and then head out to the Northeast. I don't think it's going to get involved in anything that happens along the Mid-Atlantic coast. So we'll just move it along. Dry weather through the weekend into early next week for the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states with temperatures running below normal. Big rains for Texas, and then moving into the Gulf states. More on this on the Joe and Joe Weather Show podcast tonight at 7:35 p.m.